Few actresses have had a role so permanently etched into television history as Tina Louise. As the glamorous Ginger Grant on Gilligan's Island, Tina embodied 1960s Hollywood dreams, gorgeous, talented, and dripping with star power. But her journey went far beyond that one role. Over more than 6 decades in show business, Tina Louise has shown versatility, resilience, and a desire to shape her own identity. In this Then versus Now biography, we trace how Tina Louise went from the iconic movie star stranded on an island to a respected actress, writer, activist, and even teacher, living a rich life on her own terms. Born February 11, 1934, in New York City as Tina Blacker, Tina was the only child of Joseph Blacker, a candy store owner, and Sylvia Horn, a fashion model. After her parents divorced, Tina was raised mostly by her mother. Her striking beauty emerged early, but so did her performing talent. She attended the prestigious Miami University in Ohio. Briefly before heading back to New York City to pursue acting, she studied at the neighborhood Playhouse School of the Theater under Sanford Meisner, honing her skills among some of the best. Before she ever set foot on a TV set, Tina Louise had established herself as a model and a Broadway star. She landed roles in musicals like Two's Company and made a name for herself in Lyle Abner on Broadway in 1956, playing Appassionata von Climax, a role that perfectly matched her sultry allure. Her success in theater brought attention from Hollywood, where her unique combination of stage presence and pin-up looks made her a sought-after commodity. Tina was also a magazine favorite, regularly featured in publications from Esquire to Playboy during the 1950s. Tina transitioned smoothly into film, starring in God's Little Acre 1958, which earned her a Golden Globe for New Star of the Year. Her dramatic performance revealed she had serious acting chops and wasn't just another pretty face. Through the late 50s and early 60s, she balanced television guest spots with movie appearances, including The Trap 1959 and For Those Who Think Young 1964, solidifying a reputation as a glamorous but capable actress. In 1964, Tina accepted the role of Ginger Grant on Gilligan's Island, the character that would define her in pop culture. Ginger was a parody of the Hollywood bombshell, and Tina played her with campy brilliance, blending humor and sensuality perfectly. While the show only ran for 3 seasons, 1964 to 1967, its syndication turned it into an American institution. Generations of fans fell in love with the island's comedic shipwreck survivors, and Tina's Ginger was their red-haired goddess. However, Tina sometimes struggled with being typecast. Frustrated that casting agents only saw her as a glamour girl rather than a serious actress, she later admitted she had mixed feelings about how completely Ginger overshadowed the rest of her work. After Gilligan's Island ended, Tina made a deliberate effort to break out of the Ginger mold. She appeared in gritty films like The Stepford Wives 1975, where she played a suburban wife with chilling undertones, proving she could handle psychological suspense as well as comedy. She continued to work steadily through the 1970s and 80s, taking guest spots on TV series like Dallas, The Love Boat, and Married with Children, while also appearing in stage plays. Her performances often surprised critics who expected little depth from a sitcom sex symbol but found instead a capable, layered actress. Beyond acting, Tina Louise grew passionate about education and children's literacy. She authored several children's books, including When I Grow Up and What Does a Bee Do?, reflecting her commitment to inspiring young readers. In New York City, she volunteered to teach reading in public schools, working directly with underserved children. Tina also became an advocate for literacy programs, donating time and energy to causes she felt made a lasting difference. Then, the breathtaking redhead who stole the show on Gilligan's Island, forever typecast in the minds of fans as Ginger Grant. Now, a respected actress, author, activist, and literacy advocate who used her fame to help others and break free of limiting stereotypes. Her quiet but powerful commitment to giving back has inspired generations. Even well into her late 80s, Tina Louise remains active and engaged, occasionally giving interviews, reflecting on her life with gratitude but also a sense of realism about the difficulties of being typecast in Hollywood. Tina Louise's Ginger Grant is forever etched into American pop culture, but Tina's real-life story shows a woman with depth and courage, choosing meaningful work outside the spotlight after the cameras stopped rolling. She is recognized not only as a 1960s icon but also as someone who modeled resilience and reinvention. Her books and educational work continue to impact children today, giving her a legacy well beyond a tropical sitcom set. As one of the last surviving members of the original Gilligan's Island cast, Tina Louise continues to receive fan letters and appear at events celebrating classic TV. She has hinted at no plans to formally return to acting, instead enjoying a peaceful life in New York. Close to family and friends, she remains a proud mother and grandmother, reflecting often on the importance of kindness, giving back, and staying connected to community. Tina Louise's story is proof that even after a whirlwind ride through showbiz, you can find peace and purpose on your own terms.